Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is an open with me for the inspiring projects for creative crocheters inside crochet. That's what it says. A 36-page bonus magazine, 10 beautiful blankets, country classics, 29 must-make designer patterns, vintage style fluted cape. Meet amigurumi star Ilaria Kaliri. Learn Larksfoot Crochet Masterclass. Rico Design Christmas Cal Kits. Stunning hottie cover. We got a bag. Oh, that looks quite nice. It's a corner to corner. Chic heritage hat. Chic, not chic. Mind you, why not? Chic. Stylish striped mitts. Mid-century roses. Cozies, sorry. Oh my God, that's with my glasses on. What on earth next? Anyway, let's have a look at the back. We've got cozy cables, woven tweed, mosaic crochet, floral hexes. We have hand-dyed rainbow. We've got delicate motifs, pretty patchwork, modern granny stripes. Up there, we've got this poncho. Looks like a poncho anyway. Might actually have arms in it. Don't know. Not really sure what they're showing us here. Probably a scarf. Waistcoat maybe? Don't know. Scarf. Hot water bottle. Blankety thing. More, maybe shawl. The granny square thing. Now this I've ordered twice and it still hasn't arrived. Plus there's a lot of fakes out there. But I ordered it and it still hasn't arrived. When it comes, I'll show it to you. Happy Halloween. Spider. Doesn't look, I thought, what the heck is that? But it's a spider with boots on. Thank goodness they don't wear boots, that's all I can say. Beautiful blankets, and let's get in. And while I do get into this, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Hopefully then you'll be informed when new videos miraculously just pop up. Oh my goodness, that was well sticky. Right, let's get this out. Quite a big bunch of stuff. But it's just a big fat book. So which is the magazine itself is very, very thick. Then we've got this beautiful blankets supplement. We'll put that over there and look at this. I don't think I've ever seen this magazine quite this fat. It's probably just got loads of adverts, but we shall see. Okay. Basically, that is all the same as on the front, apart from batwing top, cottage tea cosy, and a tartan blanket. So, let's open la page. Ouvre la page, even. Ouvre la page. Probably isn't a page, but never mind, I'm just being silly. So this is the contents bit, but, you know, I hate these. I can never really see the detail perfectly, and to show it on the camera as well, it makes them even smaller, so we'll forget that bit. In the Loop, helping independent yarn shops to survive. Don't forget those online ones like hobbyrocks.co.uk, that's all I'm saying. Simple Squares by Red Heart. Download the free pattern at reedicut.co.uk. That's this one. We have loads and loads of stuff, but let's have a look at this. In the Spotlight, Soft Touch, made from extra fine Patagonian merino. Superwash Edition 3 collection from Schoppelwolle. Schoppelwolle is both pretty and practical, from yarnworks.com. Stylish Stripes, we got more yarn. I don't know where that's from. It's pure wool, so I won't be able to use it. Cottage Core Chic. Now this, I've just seen this. You'd think they'd send me way ahead of time. This is being launched. Why don't you grab some? And but no, I have to find out about it from magazines, just like everybody else, even though I stock their yarn. If you didn't know, I have a shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk. There's a link in the description box. Hello Bella. This is Bella Yarn by Stylecraft, and I was looking at that last night when I couldn't really sleep, thinking, will I place an order for some Stylecraft? So if you wanted a discount voucher for my shop, head over to Juan the Yarn Addict. He has a 10% off. The only thing it doesn't work with are my new Santa sacks, which the Santa sacks and the 12 Days of Christmas Santa Advents. They're the only things, because they are kind of costed out. Anna Lazina, the Naughty Boss. What's all this about? Just chatting with her, I guess. And then we're looking at Pops of Pink. I've got some warm and toasty in my shop, but not very much. I've not got this retweet twist. The West Yorkshire spinners mostly wool, and I'm allergic, so I don't tend to go for much of that. The squeeze meat I've got, and that is amazing. It's an amazing chenille yarn to work with. I really, and the adult colours in the chenille. It's like Flutterby, but where Flutterby is more kiddies, this is adult colours, and there's some brilliant colours for Christmas. The colour on a halo did have that, but I think I might have sold out. And I bought some of this Red Heart all-in-one granny square while I was on holiday in the US, and I've yet to have a little play with it. Let's not look at that bit. Let's just go on. Told you it'd be mostly adverts, didn't I? Right, okay, we'll look at the books and stuff. So this is the Granny Square deck. Now, as I say, I did order that. I ordered it a long while ago, and it never arrived, so I got my money back. And then I ordered it again, and I could have sworn it should have arrived by now. I'm going to have to check it out. But I noticed there are some that being put out there where people are making videos saying these ones are fakes. So I don't know why they fake it, to be honest. What's the point? Introduction to Crochet, Kate Eastwood, Chico Books, $12.99, UK terminology. Corner to Corner, Blankets to Crochet, UK terminology again by Leonie Morgan, and that is $12.99 from Search Press. So there you are. A couple of good books to look for. More advert. Right, Lark's Foot Stitch. That kind of looks like the cat stitch, the way they've done it there. I don't like the cat stitch, do you? Does me. Anyway, this is the Lark's Foot Mug Cozy. Yep, there we go. More adverts. Just going to be one big advert for Christmas, isn't it? Inside Crochet, if you want the digital bit, that's all about that. Inspired Giving with Emma Varnum. And I just thought, hang on, is her name Yana Van? But no, that's just where my wool shop is. Yarn shop. Yeah. Should make you chuckle. Country Style. So this is the one I couldn't really see that well on that little picture. Hook our collection of fashion and accessories inspired by classic heritage wear. Everybody's got a credit there. I won't read them all out. But this is called Blicking Shawlet. Blicking by Kath Webber. Does that say Blicking? Blicking? Looks like it. Oh my goodness, why? Don't get that. Maybe you'll have to explain that one to me if you know. We've got a cable jumper. We've got this kind of motif waistcoat. We have, that's really nice. That looks like planned pooling, that. Oh, it's lovely. And I don't think I like the capelet, even though it's vintage and, you know, reminds me of the old days. I don't think I really like it. Or this batwing thing. I'm not into those kind of baggy sleeves, but they're, you know, people will love it, and that's cool. And then we've got this tartan scarf. Looks like it's made of fabric, that one. We've got some mittens, fingerless, and I like this bag. I like that. That's very cool. Advert. Classic Charm. So that's a hot water bottle cover. I've got a little word of a warning. Now, I did mention this before. Not there. I had another magazine that I was reviewing, and it had hot water bottle covers in it. But I saw a TV programme a little while ago that I must warn you about, because people use their hot water bottles for years and years and years. My mum had one where this part at the bottom was all bulging because it was perishing, but she was still filling it from the kettle of hot boiling water and taking it to bed with her. But these things have been splitting along the edges and all sorts of places, because rubber perishes when you put hot water in it, especially boiling water from the kettle. So it's never advisable to put boiling water in it, just hot, so it keeps you warm but not burns you to death. But this up the top here, where the rubber bit comes up, there's a little wheel, and on there it tells you the date, and it will either say the actual month and year, but then if you go around, there's like these little braille dots, and that's the actual week, so you could see when it was that it was manufactured. So they recommend that you change them after every 2 years of purchase, but some people were saying 2 years of use, because obviously once you've purchased it, it's not going to deteriorate, but the actual guidelines say use, so after 2 years of use. Anyway, moving on, we've got blankets, and that's what it looks like pulled out. We have cushions. We've got the mug, as they said. We've got a tea cosy, looks like a cottage. We've got a pinafore dress and another bag, I think. And then we have a duck. That's quite cool. Very cool. Here we go. So this is the make it section. So finally, well, hopefully the adverts are done. I get on my nerves when the thing is absolutely jam-packed full of adverts. You buy a magazine for what's in it, not to see a bunch of adverts, really. I know they have to make their money, but they make their money on the exorbitant price of the magazine itself. Anyway, just saying. This is called the Knot Garden Jumper by Sam Sabido, and it's that one there. It's funny because she's wearing a crochet jumper, and you think, well, hang on a minute, are we doing that one? But I think she's just wearing it. But this is the one. It's that cabley one with a polar neck. So this goes from an extra small up to a 5XL, which isn't a bad selection of sizes. I might be getting a parcel, guys. If I do, I'll have to pause it. But someone's just pulled up. It might not be for me. This is the Spencer Batwing sweater, and it's by Kimberly Bate. It is for me. Bear with me just 1 second. Sorry about that. But it's the time of year when Christmas presents arrive through the post. So, yeah. Batwing Spencer sweater. So there we go. That's the... I quite like it, but those really baggy sleeve things, I can't like this. It just... I don't know. I've never been liking one of those things, but, somebody will love that. Extra small to a 4XL in that one. And this is the Sandringham hat. How posh. So this looks like the star stitch of sorts. So that's Kath Webber. I might have got the stitch name wrong. Possibly. But it's nice. I like it. Very pretty. And it's got a pom-pom. And yeah, very good, Kath Webber. I like that hat. It's kind of knit looking. Okay, Wimpole scarf. Blowing in the wind there. And this uses simple stripes and Tunisian, produce a woven look check fabric. It really does look like fabric, doesn't it? But here it is, a bit more close up. So you can see it is crocheted. Well, Tunisianed. And another advert. Oh my goodness, I thought we'd done with those. Goodness, and how annoying is that? Balmoral waistcoat by Cassie Ward. I don't mind the odd advert, but really when it's just full of them, it does annoy me. So, yep, that's got a lot of pages. This is the Chatsworth tweed cape. And, it reminds me when I was a kid. Not sure I liked it then, and I'm definitely not a fan now. But there you go. This is by Millie Masterton. No. And the check cushion by Catherine Venner. That's this one. Looks like it has a very plain back though. There's the chart if you need a chart. This is the Blicking Shawlet. Now I don't know. Named after one of Norfolk's great estates. They're all on the posh side, these, aren't they? So it's obviously a country home called Blicking. So there you go. Now I know what Blicking is. Kath Webber. Thank you very much. It's quite nice. Bit of texture. Not overly pointy. What we got here? Cozy Up for Winter. Download. Digital back issues. We've got the Downton Satchel. Okay, we know what Downton is. This is by Quanny Cheng. I like that. That is really nice. It does actually look quite posh, doesn't it? Very nice. And there you've got your charts. If you want to recreate it into something else to match, you can. This is the Mortman mitts. Mortmain mitts? Mortman? Don't know. By Rosina Northcott. And they're quite straightforward. Frontier blanket. Parts. Sorry. Whenever I see the word frontier, I always think like your front ear and your back ear. You know. It brings me to mind of a joke. And I know this isn't the place for one of my jokes, but I'm going to say it anyway. How many ears does Spock have from Star Trek? You'd say 2, wouldn't you? But he's got 3. He's got the left one, the right one, and the final front ear. Oh, sorry. I know. I'm going to get the giggle. Oh, that's by Helen Anderson. There is a chart. You know I love a chart. We got the hot water bottle. It's called Glen. Glen, the hot water bottle cover by Millie Masterton. Just bear in mind what I said about botties. You know, everybody loves a hottie botty. Plenty of chartage. Estate Cottage Tea Cozy by Sarah Reed. If you use a tea cozy, that's probably a really nice straightforward one, because some of them are well intricate, aren't they? But, you know, that's actually quite straightforward, isn't it, really? I think. And there it is from the back with the windows. It's quite sweet. I like that. Don't have a teapot. This is the Argyle tote by Louise Apps. There is quite a lot in here. I'm quite pleased with the amount they've got in, but not necessarily pleased with the amount of adverts. At least that one is lots of little ones. Excuse me. Subscribe today and save a massive 47% on every issue. Okay, a whole year of crochet. Subscribe. Don't say how much it is though, does it? Have you noticed? It says subscribe and save 47%. It doesn't actually come out with how much that is, because what you've got to remember is the actual value of these magazines that they have on the front. It's always cheaper to subscribe. But whether it's 47%, you know, you need to see it, don't you? In black and white, saying this is the cost. I mean, they can do that because they know the price as of today and they know what 47% would be. So why didn't they just show you? I'm not going to do it then. Rainbow zigzag blanket. You always feel like they're pulling a fast one when they don't show you the, you know, the money thing, the bees and honey, the stuff. So, Rainbow Zigzag Blanket by Claire Montgomery. And this must be taken from this here blanket book of Granny Squares by Claire Montgomery. Search Press, $14.99, if you can get hold of your copy, of course, without it being fake. Okay, Yarn Stravaganza, nationwide celebration of our wonderful independent yarn shops. Is that a big fat page? Or is it 2? It's a big fat page. Sporty the Spider by Victoria Caris. Now, I don't like spiders, but I suppose I love his little boots. I'm glad the real ones don't have boots. That's all I can say. They've got thick pages in this. Sometimes it makes me think that I've got 2. So this is the Houndstooth mini dress by Cassie Ward. I thought it was a kind of pinafore, but no, that would have straps, wouldn't it? But this is a mini dress, and what's the age group? Does it say? Let's see. 2 to 3 years, up to 6 to 7 years. So obviously it's for kids. Obviously. Duca and My Lord by Ilaria Caleri. I think he's very cute. I like him a lot. He's very sturdy looking, isn't he? And that's a lot of how to do bits. Next month, Merry and Bright Aspen sweater, beaded waistcoat, starburst shawl, vintage decorations, sweet treat wreath and Christmas mouse and more. 2 extra festive pattern books, bumper book of Christmas jumpers and a delightful heirloom advent calendar. Well, Okay, back issues. They keep plugging those, don't they? Must be stuck with some. How to crochet bits. So we've got all the usual pages, and they tell you how to do quite a bit more, I suppose, because of all the patterns that are in here and stuff. And then we've got the abbreviations and charts and keys. Actually giving you chart keys this time. And last page, nothing much. So that's nice. That is nice. But yeah, let's give that over there for a second and have a look at this. Beautiful blankets, the supplement. Just bear with me a second. We've travelled a little way, but not too much. I always go the wrong way. I think I'd know by now. Beautiful blankets, 10 colourful creative blankets and throws for autumn crafting. I kind of read 2 lines at once there and it was merging. Inside Crochet Magazine's supplement. That's kind of cute. I like that. It's a bit sort of fluffy. This is called Mate Blanket by Claire Montgomery. I wish they'd pick words that were not ambiguously kind of, when you read them you could say it this way or that way, or are you saying it right? Just pick words that we all know and understand. Anyway, granny stripes, nothing too much to write home about. Log cabin blanket. Never really understood why they call it that, but that's a log cabin blanket. Woven finish. So this is the Dune Flower blanket by Annalise Bayes. Did I say that was? No, I didn't. Theodora Burrow, previous one. Bit remiss of me. We've got charts for this one as well. Quite a few. That looks nice, doesn't it? We have the Woodland Meadow blanket. So they are hexes, and that's by Jo Smith. Flower hexes, which you can also use for anything you want once you know how to do them. This is called Bazaar blanket. Not bizarre as in, oh my God, that's weird, but bazaar as in, a sales place. By Helda Panagari. Panagari? I don't know. But this is her blanket, and it's quite lacy, really. Anyway. I thought it was fluffy, but it's not. It's just textured-y. Patchwork blanket by Alessandra Pogliaglione. Why do they do this to me? That's a name and a half, isn't it? Alessandra Pogliaglione. Okay. I think I did very well there, just saying. But that's quite nice, geometric shapes. There's the chart. There it is again. I suppose there's quite a bit of, instruction for that one. Dorothea Mosaic blanket by Claire Montgomery. Oh, thank God for that. One I can pronounce. She'll probably get in touch with me and saying it's not Montgomery, it's Montgomery or something. No, I'm just being silly. But that one's quite nice as well. That's different, isn't it? Not uber busy, because the pastels kind of, this one here especially, it could look really, really busy in bright colours, but it's kind of more subtle. Lots of charts. Do love the charts. Cozy cabled blanket. No, that is cozy. That one, that picture not so much, but look at that. That does look like, nice hot cup of tea on a cold, cold morning, wrapped up in your cozy blanket. Do like that one. That's Emma Leith. Not bad at all. Cables and bobbles. This is the Stormy Rainbow blanket by Faye Dashiper Hughes. That's nice as well. I quite like that. Very pretty. I made something very similar to that. And Tyler stole it because he stole all my blankets, basically. And anything I ever made, his mum he took. Just loves everything. Even her scarves and cowls, anything, leg warmers, everything I made for her, he's sort of mine. They crochet, they're mine. Took them. He just loves it. Mind you, he was a child, tiny. Bloma blanket by Emma Varnum. That's quite nice. Let's see what it looks like. There you go. That's pretty. I like that. That is nice. It's amazing just the effect you can make with colours and shapes, isn't it? Really, it's all the same shape, just what you do with the colour makes all the difference. So that's it. That is the blanket book, and that is the big fat advert book. Sorry, crochet book. So tell me what you think. I think there are way too many adverts. Like, other than that, some of the patterns are nice. Some of them are really hideous, but that's just my personal opinion. But I mean, oh, you know, some things should stay in the past. That's what I'm saying. You know, some vintage, yeah, bring it back. But some things should just stay in the past where they belong. Like bat wing collars, you know, just saying, bell bottoms that are really like a foot wide. Yeah. Anyway, tell me what you think, and I will see you guys on the next one. So if I said before, don't forget, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll probably get notified when I do another one of these with my kind of tongue-in-cheek opinions. Okay, bye for now, guys.